For a tiny 500-person town on BC's Yukon border, the post office is a lifeline.
Atlin is at the end of a 100-kilometer road that doesn't go anywhere else. You know, we need to drive 2 hours to get to a city from here, and that's where the next post office is.
That city, Whitehorse, is where some traveled just to get their mail after Atlin's post office burned down last year. Eventually, a temporary post office was set up in the town's old morgue. During that time, people couldn't send mail from Atlin or even buy stamps. This baker missed a longtime friend's wedding. The invitation took 5 months to arrive.
Our mail service is extremely terrible.
But Atlin isn't the only rural community with post office problems.
What we're seeing is a loss of a really vital federal service in communities where people depend on the post office.
Rural offices in Atlin, Telegraph Creek, BC, Langdon, Alberta, Windsor and Maberly, Ontario, Brooklyn, Nova Scotia, and Bell River, PEI have closed in the past year or are at risk of closing. As financial pressures have increased and people send fewer packages, Canada Post has closed about 380 offices across the country since the 90s. In a statement, it says, the closure of rural or urban post offices may occur from time to time, often due to reasons beyond our control. We work hard to recruit a new postmaster and or find a new location, but in some cases we aren't successful.
The post office has moved.
Atlin is a rare success story. Its new post office a relief for the town, says the new postmaster.
You just have to have a place where you can go and get your mail, get your medications. Every community needs a place where they can go to get their business done.
And I really hope that Canada Post will find a way to keep the post office alive everywhere.
A hope shared by thousands of Canadians who rely on them. Yvette Bren, CBC News, Vancouver.